Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me make sure the audio is plugged in. Ooh, I'm still dealing with this cough, you guys. Are y'all here? Let me know if you guys are here. Ooh, have you guys arrived? Know if you've arrived. Thank you guys for being here for the 24 people in the house. Thank you guys for being here. My hair is all crazy today, y'all. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? We're all in the building. All the people that need to be here are here. Welcome. Denise says hi from Long Island. Welcome, Denise. How are you? Shout out to you. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me see who else. JoJo's in the house. Nikki, how are you? Love Cheeks is in the house. The last Roning is in the house. Thank you. Rhiannon, Ada, Brady, Becca, JoJo's in the house. That Ellen Nebby is in the house. I said hello to Nikki. Welcome. Who else? Elsa is in the house. The only Angie is in the house. Welcome. Pika, my mod, is in the house. I know Cheeks is in there too. Didi says I see it in Discord, and I think maybe always get it. I don't know. I haven't played with the settings. Discord is so weird sometimes. And it's not very user friendly. That's what I could say about Discord. Christine, how are you? Shout out to you. Iron Rabbit's in here. Shout out to Iron Rabbit. Yes, everybody come through. Who else is in the house? Now, I'm still blowing my nose, guys. I think that this is just, I told you guys, between December all the way to March, I'm always sick. There's always something going on. There's always some, disease that's happening. And so I always have to go off camera and blow my nose. So give me one sec. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Shout out to everybody. Make sure my nose is really clean. Welcome, everybody. Steeler Princess is in the house. Welcome. Charisse is in the house. Just do it, please. I see you. Shout out to everybody. What's everybody doing? I didn't feel like doing a thumbnail. Sylvia, I see you. Just 360, how are you, my love? Shout out to you. Um, Baby Bunny gets me sick, or the middle child gets me sick. No notifications for you. Dang, I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear. I mean, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Mana Joe's in the house. Welcome. Tyler, having a baby bunny doesn't help. No, it doesn't. It spreads. B Tim's in the house. How are you, B Tim? Jay McCarthy's here. How are you? Yes, that is my goal. 2025, all right, is my goal for figuring out how the hell to like get my immune system. All right, okay. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey Sharon, how are you? You have arrived. Shout out to Sharon who says I've arrived. Just the tea, please. How are you, boo? Shout out to you, everybody. You got an email notification. That's awesome. Wow. You only receive Discord notifications. I see. I swear, like it's hit or miss with the notifications. Well, we got stuff to get into, guys. We got stuff to get into. Shout out to everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, depending on what side of the world. Katie, it's Katie's birthday, guys. Can you do me a favor and drop some birthday hearts, some birthday cakes in the chat for Katie Cat? Thank you so much, love. Shout out to you. We need to get you one of those sun lamps. A sun lamp? What's that? Like, what is that? A lava? I know what a lava lamp is, but what's a sun lamp? Let me know. You be kind. You got to tell me what that is. All right, I'm drinking on. I don't know how you pronounce this. Is it Remune? One of them drinks with the cute little marble inside. They were on sale. Okay. Have y'all seen these before? Let me know. What are these called? Anyways, it's a carbonated soft drink, okay? And it is strawberry flavor and it is absolutely great. But I don't know what they're called. And it has a little marble. When you open it, you have to push it in and the marble goes in there. Your kids love these. I think it's like a kid drink. They're great. I love it. They were on sale. They were like $1.50. But there's a marble. I don't know if y'all can hear the marble. Can y'all hear the marble? There's a marble in here. So when you push it in, the marble goes in your drink. Y'all see that? It's pretty cool. Is that what it's called? Remune? How much sugar? Well, the carbs is 19 grams of sugar and zero dietary fiber. All right. So you pay for a choke. Well, and I was thinking about this too, B Tim. I was like, I was kind of like paranoia, but it doesn't go through. The ball doesn't go through. It's kind of weird. See, I don't know if y'all can see that. Now I'm not trying to spill it, but it doesn't go through. It's kind of weird. But they're really good. I recommend. Sun lamp gives you vitamin D in the body. Oh, okay. Well, I'll look into that. I didn't know what a sun lamp was. Yes, they're like Japanese sodas. Now, baby buddy can't have it, but they're for me. Okay. Welcome everybody. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Welcome those to everybody. Those are Japanese drinks. Yes, they are. Hey, Simply Monica. I just joined in the balls in there so that the kids that drink it too fast. So it's supposed to stop. I see. Well, I take big drinks so I could see where the ball works. I like it. I like it. But it's kind of cool. And then you have to push it in there, and it's kind of hard to push it in there. Okay, you have vitamin D deficiency, and I'm a redhead, so I have to take supplements every day. Maybe, excuse me, maybe I need to take some supplements. We just started, Sean. We haven't even reached the topics. We were talking about this Japanese drink that I have, and we were saying happy birthday to Katie. Shout out to Katie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Katie. Now let me shout out Mel, who's been a member for 13 months. My goodness, Mel, has it been that long? Thank you so much for being a member and supporting my channel that long, y'all. Oh, thank you, Mel. Amazing. Thank you for being a support. All right, guys, let's get it together. Let's get it together because we have much to review, and I'm looking. So, of course, I don't know if you guys saw this morning, but the aftermath of the plane crash in that, I don't even know if I can call like. I'm conflicted by this thing because it's like the way that this has happened, one after another. It looked like a war zone, I would say, too. Even the aftermath to like what is going on. Watching some of the pictures that are out there, I can't even tell you. Like the aftermath is crazy. You got stuff all over the place and everything. You're gonna send me 2 videos? All right, Sean, send them to me, please, and thank you. Tag me on Discord, okay? But there was a lot of images that people were looking just to see everything around there. Now, that's not the right airplane crash. I mean, first of all, airplane crashes or planes or whatever, any of that sort, it's just horrible in general. And again, this happened in Northeast Philly. Okay. So everybody's aware. And literally, people are, let me show y'all what's going on Twitter. Okay. Because Twitter is Twittering today. Twitter is Twittering today. All right. Employees at the Four Seasons Diner in Northeast Philly shared shocking video with me, capturing the aftermath of a piece of a plane crash through their window while customers were dining. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Like, wow. So the in pieces, okay? Look at this. But the impact in that window. Yeah, I mean, and it's sad. There were body parts. Um, I guess that people I don't even want to like look into that because I don't know like I don't.
Look, you can hit us.
Hold up, let me see if I can make it bigger.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Look, you can hit us.
Oh wow. And I was hearing this too. It was a Med Air one. It was carrying a young girl and her mom. She'd been staying for months at Shriners Hospital and had been given the go ahead to go home to Mexico. Like, you guys would be amazed how often people travel for medical necessities and whatnot, even internationally. Um, but yeah, Rabbit, someone in the chat is an air traffic controller, Aaron G. Um, we've been on the crazy OT the last few days. Oh, okay, Miss Erin, hold up. Let's see. So you, Miss Erin, I'm sorry. Let me see. You said you're welcome to everyone. We've been crazy OT overtime for the last few years due to short staffing, and everyone works so hard. So you are you do traffic control? Did you quit? I'm kind of curious. Hold up. I'm sorry. And I missed this part of the chat. Let's see how much was shared in here. Wow. I'm an air traffic controller and our entire workforce is offended by the president's words. I'm sorry. And not even like, girl, everybody's offended. You used to work in the towers. I see. But now on radio facility. Well, thank you for all that you do. And I'm sorry that all of this has happened. I mean, it's not okay. It's not. And even to have, not to like, first of all, you're a female from what I can see. To have us work in those fields, it's like, wow. And then all of this is happening and people are getting let go. And I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm sorry and thank you for your time that you have spent um, working in an industry that I'm not even familiar with, y'all. I'm just not. They're now saying that there's more debris in the remote area. Makes me think that the plane was coming apart in the air. I think so too. Actually, was it last Ronin? Um, Last Ronin, you're in the chat. Remember we were talking about, we were seeing those videos yesterday, and we were talking about how it looked like this thing was already on fire. Thank you. Yes, the air traffic controllers were amazing in both situations. Like to see Trump dispute it. Those videos, you could hear air traffic control doing their best. Very stressful job, right? My training was 3 years ago, and no one makes it through training without being 1000%, or excuse me, 100% qualified. I don't know why I saw another zero there. 100% qualified. Wow. And you said the ATC has the highest unaliving rate from what I've heard. You think that the H2O oxygen tank blew up? When we were watching those videos, it looked like the plane was on fire while it was still in the sky. Like, a lot of us saw that. I could never do that job whatsoever. I mean, like, people were in shock. Y'all remember the interviews yesterday? The guy was like, I'm here doing legs. It was a leg day. And you could tell he was in shock from all the commotion and seeing what he was doing. You're hearing the same theory that the oxygen tank, it's considered one of the most stressful jobs in the world. Right. It looked like the jet was on fire. There is also a soundbite out there where the pilot may have said something odd, but I can't verify it. Gotcha. Absolutely. And thank you. I'm so glad that someone knows directly is speaking common sense. Things feel absolutely deranged in social commentary these days. All of it does. You heard the audio too, Christine? Wow. Heard O2 tank theory too. Everybody's heard this CO2 tanker. Is it CO2? Well, H2O. Why did I say H2O? Hold up, let me see. I feel like somebody said H2O. Um, the O2 tank theory too. You heard that too. You just never know. Like, I don't think we have an. Let me tell you something. It is, all of this is off to me. Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay. And then the day before this, you had the situation happen with the American Airlines and the Blackhawk. And we're finding now, and I'm kind of in this too. I do feel like Blackhawk might have been, the Army might have been responsible for that incident. I mean, look at this. This is when it landed. The Philly man is recording a plane crash exploded in northeast Philadelphia. But
The hell? What the hell? Oh my god! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! What the hell?
like that's
What the
crazy.
hell?
O2
What the
oxygen.
hell? Oh my god! Oh my god! La ilaha illallah! That's a plane, bro!
I mean,
Allahu Akbar!
I don't know, y'all. Like, look at this is the same little piece of material. I'm told by employees at a diner in Northeast Philly that this is a piece of debris from the medical plane crash that went through the diner's window, striking a customer inside where he sat a quarter mile away from the impact. This is the thing that you guys said it hit the face. Yeah, I definitely believe that in the other one, the military was to blame, Sean. But this is the can y'all imagine the force for this thing to hit you in the face? You guys. Ah, okay. Like shrapnel, right? You said if the pilot of the Blackhawk was under night vision goggles, thank you, Bill. In the may is it kite up part of the DC? It's possible not to see an airliner. You said it posted a update on a couple of hours ago, and it's saying that the helicopter was within the altitude bounds. Interesting. There's a video of it. Yeah, you said H2O, Sylvia. That sounds like H2O or CO2 or O2. Um, the medical plane seemed to be accelerating to the ground too, but it looked like it was on fire, y'all. So people are catching debris. I mean, we're gonna see a lot of debris. Oh my God! Hold up. Let me stop. Sorry, y'all. You gotta be careful with Twitter, man, because they be doing the most. Be doing the most. Y'all be doing the most. I don't know why y'all are posting pictures that don't need to be posted. Sorry, y'all. I went a little too far down, and yeah, people are doing the most here. Like, there's a lot of stuff, so you got to be careful. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling me to hit the like button. Let me move on from here. Again, the investigation is still ongoing. I'm sure that we're going to see different things and whatnot as the investigation is developing. I think that's kind of where we're at right now. Hold up. Somebody just sent me something. Yo, like this is crazy. It's like nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. I posted the video of a man being hit in the head on the main chat. It wasn't captured right when he was hit in the head, right? Because like I said, I just went to Twitter and people are posting people's body parts. Like I don't want to see that. Gotcha. Okay. Oh my God. This is it right here. Let me make sure I stay right here, y'all. Hold up. So there was video. Yeah, I'm glad y'all weren't looking. It's bad. It's bad. Oh my God. This is it? There's no sound. Hold up. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh my. Hold up. Did y'all see that? That shit looked like he got hit by like a bullet. Oh my God. Last Ronin, thank you. Oh my God. Listen, y'all can watch it. Look at this. Look, they're sitting there in the diner. They're eating, okay? This is after the fact. Look at this. They're sitting there. This is like, looks like CCTV. Check out the guy over here in the back with this hat right here. This guy right here. See, he got hit in the head, and the impact was so much that the hat went back. Oh my God! Hold up. You could kind of see it happen. Look, they're facing the window and they can see the impact of what has happened. They're looking out, and then look at this. Literally right here. Oh my God. They probably thought they got bombed because of the impact. Like, this is like, it's crazy. Yo, I would have ducked too. Like, that's so, like, you just sitting there at a diner eating your pancakes or whatever you eat at a diner, just hanging out. I hope it's a Friday night. And they all ducked. They said no. Oh my God. They probably thought it was a bomb. I think I would have thought the same too. They had no idea what was coming because even playing this slow mo, like, they're just sitting there. Look at this. They're like, "Oh my God, what happened?" See, they hadn't even gotten the impact yet. They're reacting. See, and then that's when they get hit. She's still walking out there. Right. Thank God he's okay. But you saw some hit him in the head, yo. That is scary, y'all. That, like, I don't even know what to tell you. That is so scary just to even thank you, Last Ronin, for sharing that with me. Oh my God. And you just sitting there eating, and then that happens. That's just off. That is completely off and crazy, y'all. I wouldn't even know what to say. Um, the hat went because of how that thing hit. I would have thought that there was a bombing. Like, I would have just been straight to the ground, like what they did. They just went straight to the ground. They didn't know what was going on. I would have been the same. I would have been processing, like, what's going on? And then the impact hits and you get all the, material from the plane. That thing hit hard. Like, it hit. I don't think there's any survivors that clearly, but still, like, and even the people on the ground, they said that there was body parts all over. It's crazy. Like, all over. I would have thought it would have been a shooting too. I don't know. What was the point of impact at Roosevelt Mall? I don't know. And honestly, it looked like a missile, Noah. You're right. 277 miles per hour at impact, I believe. No, it's just crazy. It's very easy to lose an eye. I mean, he is lucky he didn't lose an eye and it only hit like the top of his head. He could have lost an eye. That's the thing. Could have lost his sight. But I mean, I would imagine that the sound of it would have been enough to scare anybody because it's like it hits, then it's the impact. You know what I mean? Wow, pilot was inexperienced in flying over the mountains. I'm sorry, Mindy. What hit him is in Discord. So it wasn't that material? Hold up, let me see. Yeah, that metal thing. That's what they were saying hit him, the one that I just showed. This is what, for those that don't know, let me see if I can show it here. We just showed it. It's all over Twitter. This is part of the, I guess, part of the plane. Well, let me see if I could show this one right here. That's part of the plane, guys. Right there. That thing came flying. You imagine how hot that thing might be too. Like, I just the speed of it. It's crazy. Anyways, we'll keep reporting it as, there's still an ongoing investigation, I'm sure. I don't think we have all the answers. What I find it weird is that a day before that, we had the crash that happened. Now we have this crash. What is going on? Is this a airplane thing? A situation there was a malfunction and that one fell? What happened? And the thing is are we like, really? This is one after another. It's weird. I don't know. If it was a failed engine, definitely. I mean, it's just different things to this. Don't forget that, Kraken. The fog, the fires, the fog, the airplanes. I'm kind of welcome to February 1st. The first. Okay? Oh yes. Thank you. And don't forget the train derailments. New fear unlocked. Never fly again. It's crazy. We probably won't have answers until God knows when. Something, DJ, something happened. I don't know, y'all. It's too many things. We're living in the twilight zone. Sidella, you ain't never lie. There's something going on. The vibe already is off. The 2025 vibe is off. It's off. All right, guys, we got to move on to the next piece. But again, we'll keep reporting as more information is coming about. For me, I don't know, like this thing about when it's natural disasters, it's one thing. When it's things like this, it's something different. And I don't know what else to believe in. I'm not trying to make some big conspiracy theory about it because I don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. But at the same time, is Jesus mad? Whoever y'all praise, is God mad at us? What did we do? If you don't believe in God, that's fine. But I do. Did we do something? Did I do something? What happened? What happened? Let me know. We just want to know. That's all. You said I'd like to continue with my subscription of 2025. I'd like to know. You don't want to go. You don't want your 2025 subscription. I'd like to go to 2026. I'm scared of 2026. Sounds like the book of something is revealing, okay? This is too much. This is too much, y'all. I can't. I can't. All right, guys. We got to move on. We got to move on. We got to move on. So we'll definitely come about this and we'll keep talking about it, of course. Let's talk about another situation. This was reported yesterday. So, no crime in buying stuff for girlfriends. Feds must have more evidence. And so, I guess this is another, commentator on the Diddy case. Jason, is it Openfein? I don't even know how to say his last name. Is sounding off on federal prosecutors' latest allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. Remember, we have another indictment. Okay, a superseding indictment, a Super Nintendo indictment. Remember that one? We have another indictment. Okay, is sounding off on federal prosecutors' latest allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, saying that the indictment makes it sound like it's illegal for men to lavish significant others with expensive gifts. Is that really what this is about? Supersedes, thank you. Keep saying superseding. Is that what this is really about? I cannot even get to it, right? Like, what is this all about? Hold up, Sylvia. Let me see. We have another, I guess, the way in which people are painting things out now, where it's like, hey, listen, hold up, y'all. Huh. Got it. Okay. Got it, Sylvia. I'll definitely review it here in a little bit. Let me finish this and then we'll jump over there. Okay. It's the way in which people are acting like Diddy didn't do anything wrong. Buying expensive gifts is not a crime. Check it out. The Selling Sunset boss says it is that said in his piece on Friday's TMZ Live, which he co-hosted and questioned the case against the mogul significantly. Specifically, the feds claimed that Diddy provided three women with money to cover their living expenses, giving them career opportunities. Jason says that sounds like prosecutors are criminalizing half the relationships in Hollywood, because that's just what rich men in the showbiz tend to do for their girlfriends. Really? That's what showbiz men tend to do? Huh? Okay. He says it sounds like prosecutors' case is pretty thin if that's all they have. Diddy's attorneys have suggested exactly that in their response to the new filing. Of course, federal prosecutors also alleged that Diddy transported the women, victim one, two, and three, to the indictment to engage in prostitution. If they can prove that it's a different story, but as for the so called sugar daddy element of the indictment, Jason says if you're wealthy and you have a girlfriend, you want to take her to dinner, buy her a car, buy her a purse, and buy her clothes. Where's the crime? Jason, I don't even know what to say with this. Like, what is he talking about? Because that's not what this is about. This isn't about um uh, uh, uh um buying expensive gifts to your girlfriends. It is entirely possible, if not likely, that the U.S. Attorney in the Southern District of New York have more evidence up their sleeves. They haven't revealed it yet, given their track record for winning big cases. Diddy's trials begins May 5th. That's not the motherfucking point, right? Like, that's what we're saying. That's not the point. That's the. Anyways, this guy missed the ball. He missed the train. He missed the Uber. He missed the Lyft. He missed it all. Okay? He did. Now, real quick, let's talk about Wendy Williams because we got some news yesterday. All right. Let me tell you guys what happened with Wendy Williams. So, a judge allows Wendy Williams to fly to Miami to celebrate her father's 94th birthday. Really? So, the judge got touched by an angel. Excuse me. And apparently, the judge said, we're going to go ahead and let Wendy Williams head over to the Magic City, all right, to celebrate her dad's 94th birthday, which I think it's amazing. I think that's great. But I think they know they're being watched, you know? I think they know that they're being watched, and that's why they're doing what they're doing, okay? The former talk show host, 60, is currently under a court order guardianship, all right? But she is being allowed to head over to Magic City for a special occasion, okay? But the brazen small screen star will be able to fly to Miami for 48 hours to attend her father Thomas's 94th birthday on Friday. Sources told TMZ that the judge authorized private security to accompany Williams from the Big Apple to celebrate her dad and her family. Now, I am sure that the stipulation is going to be you can't have any social media contact. That's what it's going to be because this is how they keep them like be quiet. You can't speak out against us for 48 hours. I mean, that's great that she gets to see her fam for 48 hours, her dad, but like still is off to me. I don't get it. If for 2 days, she's not convicted, y'all. Exactly. Kraken, Kraken, can you tell that to the judge? Okay? Kraken, let the judge know this. For 48 hours, she gets to see her dad. But what are the stipulations? And I'm just assuming that the stipulations are going to be something to the effect of like you can't be on social media, you won't be able to do interviews. We don't know. But let me just say this: like the court is looks like to me that they're kind of worried about getting called out. Like they don't want any drama. That's what they don't want. Right, DJ. They're like dangling a carrot in front of her while they're violating her rights. Yeah, with security so that she can't escape. Because it's not about like, thank you. It's not about like supervision, pretty much, Sean. That's what they're doing. They should be, right? They should just release her. I mean, I just think that this is stupid, but we're still going to be talking about it. Question says, when did a conservatorship come to the consequences if you don't behave? Period. That's the question. When did it become like she's flying to see her father, who's 94? Honestly, I just think that they're trying to keep her mouth shut. They don't want her talking. That's part of the issue. They don't want her talking. That's part of the issue. They feel like if she talks, she's going to expose some shit. But the court is responding, okay? They are responding to what the hell is going on. So, yeah, what are you worried about if you did nothing wrong, right, Last Ronin? So I wanted to give you guys that update that dropped yesterday. Now, hold up. Sylvia just sent this to me. We're going to go back to the airplanes real quick. And then after that, we're going to go over and talk a little bit about, we'll close out with Tasha K. Here, I haven't watched this. I'm curious to know about this. So this is a pilot, I guess. And he's going to break down what happened with the planes, okay? I don't think they want me talking anymore. Andra, thank you for renewing your membership. I don't think they want me talking. Can y'all see me? Are y'all there? Let me know. The chat is not moving. The chat is not moving. That's what you send me, Sean? Okay, thank you, Sean. All right, well, y'all send me the same thing. It kicked me out. Guys, do me a favor, hit the like button because I don't think it wants me to talk. I feel like I'm being censored, y'all. What is going on? Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Let me hit play on this and we'll give some quick commentary to this. I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit, okay?
Last night. Let's listen in together. Here's what happened last night. I'm able to secure the actual audio from the incident over the Potomac last night. Let's listen in together.
79 contact sub today. Okay. American 7130 for the final.
You're going to see a back and forth now between Reagan Tower and the various aircraft that they have lined up on approach into the airport. This happened at about 8:46 p.m. Last evening, and you can see there's several airplanes lined up. That's typical coming in about that time of night at Reagan. They're talking to American Airlines 3130, which I think is number 2 for the runway. They're telling them to slow down to their final approach speed because they're separating everybody on the way in. It's going to turn out that American 3130 is a key player in what happens here.
Okay.
Pat 25, traffic just off the Wilson Bridge to CRJ.
Pat 25 is the helicopter that ran into the CRJ 700. It was a PSA flight. The flight number is 5342. It would go under the call sign Blue Streak 5342. You don't ever hear them talking to tower. They've already been cleared to land on runway 33. So they would come in on an approach on runway 1, and then they would kind of circle to land on runway 33. It's a little shorter runway, but they take some of the regional jets and they put them on that runway. Pat 25 is the Black Hawk helicopter that is just south of the Woodrow Bridge, and they've just taken off. They're airborne. The tower is saying to them, there's traffic. It's a CRJ. It's at 1,200 feet lined up for runway 33. Do you have that traffic? Pat 25 is going to call back and say yes.
It's 1,040 feet for runway 33.
Pat 25 says, has the traffic in sight, request visual separation. What that means is that they're going to take responsibility for visual separation from that aircraft. What happened? Here's what I think happened. This is not the final word on it, but what I think happened was it was at night. There's several airplanes lined up. There is that Blue Streak 5342, which is a CRJ that they ran into. Right behind them, just a few miles, is American 3130. Everybody has their lights on as they're coming in. I believe the helicopter looked at the American 3130 and said, I've got the traffic in sight, and they never saw the airplane, the CRJ that was right next to them. That's my conjecture on what happens.
American 1630 tower runway 1 lock void traffic up runway 33. This chapter 16 off final.
So this is typical stuff that's going on in a busy airport. They're lining somebody up to take off. They're saying, pay attention. I'm going to give you an immediate takeoff here. I've got traffic lining up for runway 33. That's the CRJ that got ran into. And he's on a 6-mile final. And it might be somebody even behind him, but they're lining everybody up to take off and to land.
We see 5307. Keep rolling out to November South 47 today.
You can see at the bottom of your screen there, the CRJ, the Blue Streak 5342. They're beginning to now kind of come out a little bit to line up the runway to land on runway 33. They're not going to go right straight down the river. They got to come out a little bit wider and come in. But remember, Pat 25, which is up here, the helicopter at the middle of your screen, they've already said we accept responsibility for visual separation.
American 1631 star 32014, Luck 25, traffic 2 mile elevation, runway 33, no delay, runway 15 for B.
There's American to take off.
Clear to take off, American 1630.
Here it comes. Now the tower is seeing what's happening, and they're saying, "Do you have the CRJ in sight? Because you guys are getting kind of close." And the Pat 25, the helicopter, says once again, "Yeah," and I'm asking for visual separation. Okay, the responsibility is on you then.
Pat 25, Pat 1 is CRJ.
Okay, so Pat 25 says, "Has the aircraft in sight? Request visual separation." I don't think they had these guys in sight. I think they had the airplane behind them.
Oh my God.
In sight. That's why this is such a tragedy.
American 472, my bad. American 472, off star 1 star 32017.
So you hear somebody in the tower go, "Oh," and they see what just happened. As you can see in your screen here, the collision took place. The tower has seen it happen in real time. They're human beings. They're reacting just like you and I would. The helicopter ran into the CRJ. The CRJ's airspace was their airspace. In front of them, behind them, on both sides of them, it was the responsibility of the helicopter to maintain visual separation. They even told him a couple times, "Do you got him in sight? Do you got him in sight?" He said, "Yep, got him in sight. I'm accepting responsibility for the separation." And I think just like when you're driving in a car and you look and you see a car behind the one that almost hit you, you see that car and you didn't see the one right here. And when you turn out in front, sometimes there's a collision. It's really tragic when this happens in an airplane. Again, it's been decades since there's been a mid-air collision in this country. This is such an unusual circumstance to take place. It's such a tragedy. It's been 12 years since there's been a fatality in a commercial airliner here in the United States. That's unprecedented. And that wasn't a mid-air collision. That was just an accident. This is a mid-air collision, and this hasn't happened in forever. So now we know what's going on here. Pat 25, the helicopter, accepted responsibility for visual separation. They probably had their eyes on the airplane behind them, and then they tragically ran into these guys.
Did you see that? 472. American 3130, go around turn left and 250, climb 3000.
So now what happens from the tower's perspective is they have to work through denial pretty fast. They just saw this happen in real time in front of them. They're human beings like the rest of us. They're kind of in shock, but they've still got airplanes coming in. They've got American Airlines 1630, which just took off. They've got to hand them off to departure. They got American 3130 that's coming in. They got American 472 behind them. They got to do something with these airplanes. Right? The airplane port is going to be shut here in a second. So they're going to start telling all these guys to go around while they're trying to handle the emergency and get the emergency equipment out. And all of that is, everybody's kind of in a little fog for a few seconds here while all of this is taking place. The tragedy of it hits you hard, and they're very professional. Watch how they handle this, but man, they're busy.
350, 3000, American 3130. Tower, Blue Streak, 5347 is on final. Request runway 33, circle to 33. Make it heading to American 3130. American 3130, go out to left and 270, climb 3000. 270 on the heading, 3000.
See how fast he's talking? He's trying to get all these other airplanes out of here.
Crash. This is alert 3, crash.
Okay, what's MWAA? It's the Metro Washington Airport Authority. Every airport has some sort of governing authority over it. Many times it's called the Port Authority. Up in Boston, it's Mass Port, right? In New York, it's the Port Authority. Down here in Washington, it's the Metro Washington Airport Authority. They're now announcing officially there's a crash. So they go over the radio and they broadcast to everybody. The tower is the main recipient of this, that there's been a crash. He's going to repeat that. That puts a whole bunch of things into motion all at the same time. The fire crews now are going to jump in their uniforms. They're going to get in their fire trucks. They're going to drive to where the crash is. There's going to be details about this coming, but this whole thing is very frenzied and happens very fast. But these are really highly trained professionals. They do a really terrific job.
Alert 3. Crash. This is alert 3.
And alert 3 is a crash.
Where's the alert 3? It is off the approach end of runway 33. Approach end of runway 33. Helicopter crash. Copy out this morning. Crash. This is alert 3. 2 helicopters.
Okay, so again, fog of war. The first report that they get is that it's 2 helicopters. They're going to clarify this really quickly because the tower is talking back and forth to them. The tower's going to say, nope, it was a CRJ and a helicopter. So they get this, because it's cleared up pretty fast.
Helicopter CRJ, approach end of runway 33.
That's really fast.
The approach end of runway 33, a mile long final. Crash. Kilo CRJ, approach end 33. Okay. How many souls on board? We don't have any information. We don't have any of that information. Towers reporting a CRJ and a helicopter crash.
So they're passing the information back and forth to the first responders who need it. Everybody's trying to clarify while they're jumping in their trucks and they're heading out there. Now they know exactly where they're going. It's at the approach end of runway 33. It's somewhere in the Potomac. Now they're going to have to coordinate boats and other things. Eventually they're going to get helicopters involved.
Can we go ahead and hold all operations till we have emergency units respond? We're going to go ahead and show the aerodrome closed.
They want to close the airport so they can go.
Yeah, that's perfect. All operations are closed.
Everything's closed.
And everybody just hold your positions, please, on the field right now.
Okay, so this is the ground controller. Now, the ground controller is the one that's going to get all these trucks going where they need to go. But the ground controller needs to stop all the airplanes. So she just makes a blanket broadcast. Everybody stop right where you are. Every once in a while, you kind of half hear that, and then you say, okay, I'm sorry. And there's also people asking to be released from their gate to go. They're not into what's going on yet because they just put their headsets on, and they're just getting ready to go. One aircraft's going to ask to do this, and she's just going to say, everybody stop.
That's 43, ready for taxi.
Everyone's going to have to hold for down.
No.
I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Fire command. The accident happened in the river. Both the helicopter and the plane crashed in the river. It's east of the approach end of runway 33.
It's amazing to me how much clarity they have about actually what happened and where it happened. Many times in an accident like this, it takes 5 to 10 minutes just to get everything sorted out. They're very good here at getting it all very concise. And so the response time was phenomenal on this.
Is the airfield closed?
Yes, the airfield is closed. The airfield is closed.
Runways as well?
Okay, ARF is the Aircraft Rescue and Firefighters. That's the actual fire chief that's in the fire truck. He's asking, is the airport closed and are the runways closed as well? That way he can expedite getting out there. He doesn't have to stop and ask, can I cross this runway? Can I go on that taxiway? She's about to tell him the whole place is shut down. You go. You own the airport now.
All runways are closed. Nobody's landing. No one's moving at all.
And we have clearance across all taxiways. Correct.
Yes, you have clearance through the whole field, all taxiways and runways.
So basically she's saying to these guys, go. And at that moment, the fire trucks take off. What we know about the accident at this point is that there were no survivors. It's now a recovery operation. That's the sad part about all of this. And that's the part that really hits us hard right here. But I know you wanted to hear what happened and maybe my response to how they handled this emergency and what led to it. It looks pretty clear at this point that the helicopter had accepted visual separation. That's when they make that call when they're cleared for that. They said, yep, we've got the airplane in sight. And the airplane they had in sight was the wrong airplane. There was another one in between that and the one that they were looking at. And sadly, they ran into that aircraft. So folks, we're hoping that this never happens again. I know that my annual training, I will certainly get some training on avoiding mid-air collisions. I have over my career, but they will refresh this as more details about this situation comes out. And the really wonderful part about that is they share all of the information they get the FAA with every other airline around the planet. So we all can avoid having a tragedy like this happen in the future. We will train to make sure that this never happens again. Well, there you go. Sorry for this, but pray for these people. All right. I'm Captain Steve, and I'll see you.
Wow, that was pretty cool. Thank you, Sylvia, for sharing this. Just see, I mean, even having somebody explain this that is not, so in the media and so like it's just different. Taking from that side of learning from that side of things. Yes. Wow. My father was an air traffic controller my whole life. He had nightmares about mid-air collisions forever. I know he was talking about he didn't talk about the Philly crash. He was talking about the one with the Black Hawk. Definitely it's going to be huge. He was very respectful for sure. Hey, Itzel, how are you, love? Time for high-speed rails like we should have done instead of the full automobile. Oh my God. He has one too. Okay, I'll have to look it up when I get some time. I didn't know he had one on the Philly crash. I'm kind of curious to see what he has to say about that. Because that's interesting. He did break it down. I think he broke it down very well. And, just being able to explain everything. There's absolutely no way of flying anything anytime soon. It's just crazy. Like, where are we at? What does this come down to? I have a lot of questions. You know what I mean? Like, in general. And I'm sure that there's still more of an investigation that's happening, but we'll see what happens and what comes out of that. Thank you guys for sharing that. Thank you, Sylvia, and everybody else, and Sean, and everybody. We have to move on. We got to talk about another. It's a bit of a YouTube scandal, I would say. Okay, a YouTube scandal. A YouTube scandal has broken yet again, and this time it's on the bloggers. Okay, so you guys know, and I've talked about Tasha K on this channel before. I actually used to cover her, the case that she had against Cardi B, that whole situation. I was able to break that down a little bit, and really get into the ins and outs of that. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about what's happening. Well, Tasha had this assistant that she had for many years. I want to say for a good 5 years. And the assistant has decided to write a book about Tasha. And I'm intrigued because as somebody who has watched Tasha for many years, many years, I probably one of the first YouTubers I ever watched. One of the things that really attracted me to Tasha at the time was the R. Kelly case, the coverage that she did there. I thought it was phenomenal and it was great. And now there is an assistant who was close to her and her family, who's writing a tell-all book on Tasha as a blogger. Now, I have to tell you, let's see if I can, because I was able to pull the book. I thought it was a joke when she said she was writing a book, and then it turns out it's not a joke. The name of the book is, and I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very intrigued about this book. It's called Messy Merlot. Messy Merlot. Okay. And it is about, I guess, a true story about working with Tasha K. Now, I will say I heard about this being released. Okay, this is on Chelsea. This is the ex-assistant, her website. Immerse yourself in the pages of Messy Merlot, a slow-burning thriller set against the backdrops of a glamorous yet dangerous world of celebrity blogging. This riveting novel introduces readers to Chelsea Alanaa, a smart, which by the way, that's her name. Her name is Chelsea Alanaa. Okay. Is it Merlot or Merlot? Merlot, excuse me. I was like, is it Merlot or Merlot? Can y'all tell I don't drink wine? Because I thought it was like Okay, well, it's Merlot. Excuse me. Thank you. Shout out to all my French people. Thank you. Like wine. I was like, is it Merlot or Merlot? Thank you. Merlot, like wine. Gotcha. All right. Well, I mean, I guess it works because she's on Wine with Tasha K. She's a wino. But I heard Tasha call it Merlot too, by the way. So I'm like, well, Tasha can't really be knowing all her wines if she doesn't know how to pronounce Merlot. Merlot is how it's pronounced. It's yes. Thank you. Look at y'all. I love y'all. Okay. Well, anyways, she also called it Merlot, which I thought was hilarious. But hold up. Let me see. Tasha K. See if I can pull her, because I know she talked about it on her backup page. And she had a bit of a reaction. And now she's all for the book. Okay? Now she's all for the book. Now wait, let me see. What is her Tasha K Clips? I think that's her backup channel now. Tasha K Clips. It is Tasha K Clips. So she had a live about this book. Videos, lives. She removed it. It's not there anymore. Damn it. Well, she's promoting the book. Chelsea, my assistant, signed the contract to avoid litigations. Hashtag winos. We are green light to do business. Enjoy this tell-all book about me, written by my ex-assistant. I get my royalties on every copy. Thank you to Storm Monroe for not intentionally promoting my tell-all book that Chelsea wrote behind my back by starting those lies of rumors. I don't know what's in the book, but knowing her, I'm sure it's a page turner. I taught her well. We will now promote this tell-all book everywhere. So first she went from like, I'm gonna sue you, Chelsea, to now I'm gonna promote the book. I okay. Girl say less, literally. So she says she's gonna get her coin one way or another. So let me just say this. I was intrigued and I was about to buy it up until it told me that I needed to put my address. I am not putting my address. There needs to be a PDF file, a PDF version of this because I am not putting my address on this thing. I'm just not. I'm not. So this riveting novel introduces readers to Chelsea, a smart, ambitious young woman from the suburb streets in New York City, who finds herself entangled in the treacherous dynamics of the Atlanta entertainment media. Chelsea, a talented social media strategist, is lured into the world of Tasha K, the infamous and charismatic celebrity blogger mogul, known for her ruthless commentary and a few followers calling her the winos. Tasha rules her empire with an iron fist, using charm and manipulation to maintain her power. As Chelsea ascends to the role of social media manager, she is drawn deeper into the webs of intrigue, sensationalism, but it's not only Tasha K she must worry about. Between Tasha's mentees and other employees, all willing to lie, cheat, steal to take her spot, she must navigate the murky waters of viral fame and ethical dilemmas, all while under the watchful and often intrusive mentorship of Tasha. Messy Merlot delves into the complexities of ambition, loyalty, and betrayal. Chelsea finds herself caught in in a game of fame and deception, struggling to maintain her integrity in a world where scandal is currency. As Tasha's true intentions unfold, Chelsea discovers a sinister plot that could only destroy her career, but also ensnares her in a legal nightmare. Perfect for fans of suspense and drama, Messy Merlot promises a story filled with twists, turns, exploring the personal cost of success in the celebrity gossip industry. Will Chelsea outwit Tasha and transform the toxic culture from within? Wait a minute, girl. What in the what's that one book? Choose Your Own Adventures is this shit right here. I I okay. No, I'm not buying that book. Um, okay. Some of y'all saw this shit play out, right? When Chelsea and Tasha K broke out. Like they broke up, they didn't work, whatever. We've seen what happened with Storm Monroe. We've seen all this situation. I don't even know what to say. Let me tell you, Didi, this is the book that's about to be in the clearance section on Goodwill. Just wait till it comes out. Somebody gonna take it over there. It's giving choose your own adventure. Y'all remember choose your own adventure? When you go there, you'd be like, all right, go to page. You're on page 3 and it tells you go to page 158 if you choose this. And so then you go there and then it takes you from one to the next to the next. It's not a book that you could just read right through. You have to choose your own page number. It's giving choose your own adventure. I was interested in buying it. I was gonna buy it yesterday, and then I saw that it was telling me that I need to put my personal address in there. Apparently, it's a true story about what happened here. You know, you said, and what kind of literacy background does Chelsea come from, girl? But I don't know, girl. I mean, listen. I'm over here calling Merlot, Merlot, whatever. Like I'm not a wine drinker. Like what, uh, whatever. So I'm just like, I don't know. Like she just done wrote a book. I mean, it's a quick buck. it beats going on YouTube and doing a tell-all interview, don't you think? And people are going to buy it and read it. Honestly, it's giving AI generated crap with the teeny bit of editing, Rosa Vargas. I'm just like, if you know Tasha, if you've watched, like for me, I've watched Tasha many years, a lovely team many years. I remember when that fallout happened. I remember the in between that fallout. I remember the ins. I think I could probably do a YouTube a video on what happened in 2015 and 2016 when all that went down. You know what I mean? Like I remember all of that. And yeah. That's what I'm gonna say about that. That's why I'm like, I guess it beats a tell-all. You start charging people for a book, and you know this book's gonna make it on YouTube, and somebody's gonna read it. So I'm like, I'm not spending my time on that. I mean, I like Tasha, but don't get me wrong, but it just sounds like drama. Sounds like too much drama. And then what I heard was Chelsea was messing with the talent too. Is that gonna be in the book? Is that the ethical part of it? Don't fuck the talent. Don't do that. Don't sleep around with the talent. That's what I heard. Don't get me started about 2016. Don't shit where you eat. If you eat, don't shit there. It's bad. I keep telling people be going crazy on YouTube, dating here and there. And I'm like, don't shit where you eat. It's not good. Chelsea should know that. But, she's married now. She's got a baby. So congratulations. It's not a good look. Reading is for schmucks. Let's see. Everyone's losing their shit. Well, 2025 is quite a litty year, don't you think? I'm gonna write a tell-all book about YouTube. So was P. Diddy on the plane? I don't think so, Johnny. Don't think so. He was not. You said you want your refund? Oh my God, y'all. No. Jojo, right? I prefer audibles. I don't like books. I don't anymore, but unless I absolutely have to. Oh my God. All right, guys, I gotta go because I'm tired. But I will see you guys on the next one. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. And go show some love to the other videos that I dropped. There's one video that I dropped that is not doing too well. Go check it out. Go show some love to it. Please and thank you. Okay. I will see you guys on the next one. I got to find a thumbnail for this video. Bye, guys. Bye. And let me shout out Mel and Andra. Thank you so much for renewing your membership, Andra. Hit the like button, please. And thank you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Have a good one.